Hi everybody, so today I am doing Lincoln's 1 month update. He is actually, let's see, he turned 1 month old yesterday. And hi, do you want to be in the video too? He's doing some playtime on his mat and Sawyer's literally across the room taking a nap. He was playing with one of our close family friends. She came over to watch him while we had a meeting with my lawyer. So it's been a good day. And if you hear any extra noise, my windshield is actually getting fixed right now because there was a crack in it. So the glass guy is here repairing it. So, yeah. So where do I even start? I will start with his weight and length. We actually, bless you, had a WIC appointment recently, so their measurements may be a little bit off, but at a month old he is 20 inches and he is over 8 pounds. They had 8 pounds 13 ounces, so that would mean he gained 3 pounds in the past month. I think it's a little less than that as he had a full diaper, so I would probably say 8.5 pounds. So he started off at 5 pounds 14 ounces and a month later he is 8.5 pounds. So that is crazy. He is chunky and he is short. So he is the total opposite of Sawyer. He is still in newborn clothing and he literally just moved to size 1 diapers. They're still a little bit big, but he's in size 1 diapers finally. Regular baby socks are finally starting to fit him because when we brought him home, no socks fit him, so he had to live in sleepers. He is getting some cradle cap on the top of his head, so that is going on. We're trying to work with that. We're putting coconut oil on. We're scrubbing his hair whenever we wash it. So he may have some hair loss like Sawyer had, but that's okay. We're gonna take care of it. Also, his eyes are still brown and his hair is still dark. By this time, Sawyer had lighter hair and his eyes were starting to darken. They were blue, but they were working towards a darker blue before they turned brown, because I don't think he had brown eyes until about 9 months old. So Lincoln's are dark. They're like a grayish brown and they have stayed that way. So I'm pretty sure he's going to have brown eyes, but I don't think he's going to have blue. His hair is still dark and curly and it has the coolest texture. It's so fluffy. So we're loving that. Now, as far as his personality has come out a lot in the past month. He's a very particular baby. Apparently people are racing. He knows how he wants to be held, and if you're not holding him how he wants to be held, he will let you know. And speaking of being held, he wants to be held 24/7. So wrapping him in my homemade wrap, or like a Moby wrap type thing, has been a godsend for us. He loves being worn. He loves being wrapped. He loves being held, which is total opposite of Sawyer. You could have put this kid on the floor upside down in a headstand and he would have been happy. Lincoln, on the other hand, is very particular about what he wants. He loves Sawyer and Sawyer loves him back. They both absolutely adore each other. And it's funny because if Sawyer gets upset, Lincoln will start to cry. And if Lincoln starts to cry, Sawyer won't cry, but he'll go over and check out what's wrong. So they already have that brotherly bond that is just crazy amazing. I love it. But yeah, he just loves his brother. As far as sleeping arrangements, we have a huge bed, literally huge. We have 2 queen size beds put together. The reason that happened is because my mom got a new bed, so I took over theirs and I put 2 beds together for the boys, at least for now, until they get a little bit older. And yeah, until they get a little bit older and Sawyer kicking Lincoln isn't going to affect him that much. So we are all on 2 queen size beds. So we are all co-sleeping together, or bed sharing, because co-sleeping essentially is sharing a room. But we are all bed sharing. Sawyer's on one side, Lincoln's on the other. And the best part is when Lincoln wakes up and cries, Sawyer does not wake up. It is amazing. So I can wake up, get what I need done with Lincoln, and Sawyer stays asleep. So it's fabulous. You talking to me? As you can hear, Lincoln is just learning how to use his voice, and that is so opposite of Sawyer because he was talking from the moment he came out. He was very vocal, he wanted to be heard, and he would just put it all out there. Lincoln, on the other hand, is very reserved. He cries when he needs something, and he'll once in a while talk, but now that he's gotten closer to 1 month and has turned 1 month old, he's finding his voice a little bit more, which is super exciting for me. That's basically it for Lincoln. He is doing great. He has fit in really well. I'm glad Sawyer likes him, and there's no sibling jealousy whatsoever or sibling rivalry. It's been a really smooth transition. The most difficult part is Lincoln. He is grumpy and he knows what he wants. So it takes him getting used to having a child that knows what they want, as Sawyer is so, for the most part, go with the flow. But he's just so great. So I will get a shot of him because he's having so much fun. I'll get a shot of him for the end of this video since he couldn't be in the video with me since he's having so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, put them down below. I thought about doing a Q&A, but I never get enough questions to do a Q&A. No, we don't. So, yeah, if you have any questions, put them down below. I will answer them as quickly as possible, or else we will see you guys in the next video. Bye. You got hiccups? Lincoln stinking. Yeah, hi. Lincoln stinking. Lincoln stinking. Hi. You're so chunky. Those cheeks. Those cheekers. Those cheekers.